Thank you guys for tuning in to Not Very Radio. My name is Kyle, and today we are doing something a little different. Instead of doing album reactions, we're going to do some single reactions. So today, I was going to actually just do the one Charli XCX single that came out a little bit ago, but it turns out another Charli XCX single has hit the Apple Music. The two new Charli XCX singles are for a movie, I believe, that's coming out called Wuthering Heights. I guess this is the soundtrack. I guess for them. I'm not sure how exactly it's gonna work, or if it's just like music based off of it or inspired by it. Nonetheless, sorry, my things are pinging. Nothing. I don't even have a notification. My things are pinging and nothing's even notifying. Anyway, so yeah, first single from the Charli XCX features John Cale from the Velvet Underground. So let's get right into this and see how it sounds.
Explain.
This is not what I was expecting at all.
Explain the circumstances I find myself in. I was thinking, what is this place? I thought it would be perfect. I thought
Is this all going to be narration?
I created
This is probably going to be so much more context when I see the movie. I'm sure all these words are
if it's beauty,
based in whatever's going on. I don't know what the movie's about. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have looked that up first. I didn't think it was going to be this.
say it's enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna die in this house. I think I'm gonna
This is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie.
die in this
Dang. What the heck?
in every room.
She made the album of the summer last year. Now she's making this. What the heck? We still got a little bit of. Is there gonna be a surprise at the end? Doesn't seem like it. So yeah, hold on. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a Google search real quick and see if there is a. Just if I can get some context on what this movie's gonna be about. Classic 1847 novel by Emily Bront, or the upcoming 2026 film adaptation. Both tell the story of the turbulent, passionate, and ultimately destructive love between Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff, set aback. Okay, so it seems like there's some supernatural stuff. There's like a ghost or something, or a nightmare about a ghost. All right, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie. I just kind of wanted like a general kind of vibe. Like, why they think they're gonna die in the house? Is it because they're snowed in? Is that what it was saying in the opening? Snowed in for the maybe, I don't know. Maybe they get like, what's it called? Where you're locked in a house and you get the oopsie, I'm going crazy goblin mind or whatever. Nonetheless, that was a crazy song. I thought it was just gonna be like maybe slow the whole way, kind of how it was doing in the beginning. And I loved the I couldn't tell if it was like a saxophone or what it was, but that was just like hitting that like quarter note right on it, and each like you could tell like each intonation was like different. Like I think at one point I might not even heard the note get hit, and it comes back and it squeaks a little bit more than it should, and then I love that kind of stuff. I eat that kind of stuff up. The huge explosion at the end and the distorted vocal, I'm impressed. I think it could have been. Like, I think it shows Charli as, like, a really creative mind. This next track, which would be track 5 on the album, which is Chains of Love. So, yeah, let's see if this one kind of goes in the popular direction, or if maybe this whole album's going to be a little balls to the wall crazy. Yeah, let's get right into it.
I'd rather watch my skin bleed in the eye of your storm. Shattering like glass.
Okay, yeah, this one does seem to have.
Breaking of my heart.
Yeah, I gotta turn this up a bit more.
And I wait for your call.
This is like if Ethel Cain wasn't soaked in all the reverb.
Days another one break. My face is running blue. Can't breathe without you here. The chains of love cold break.
I love that I'm hearing it more in the right ear, but it was at the beginning too, where it kind of almost sounds like an old tape kind of playing. I think it was like the saxophone, or maybe it was a string, I can't remember, that was like doing a sound, and it sounded like it was almost like, ooh, it's ending. Ooh, Dang by Caroline Polachek's banger song. Yeah, I think that was a great song. I think it was definitely, obviously, less punchy and impactful than the opening song. But it does kind of raise the concern, I think, that I will have for this album. And granted, it's for a movie, so I'm not sure how much of it you really consider like an official Charli release. I didn't like the way I was kind of wording the things in the video when I was saying it, just because I felt like it came off like dismissive of pop music, and I didn't mean it to. So I'm just going to kind of cut it here and hopefully explain it better. I was just basically trying to say, like, I'm curious to kind of see how this sounds, because I feel like at least the past couple albums I've heard from Charli doesn't strike me as like a movie soundtrack type of sound. So when I heard that she was doing this, I'm like, I was curious if she was going to be changing up her sound a lot, or what kind of the movie's going to be, and I'm still not really fully sure. So I'm really excited to see like how weird this ends up getting, and if it does get, or maybe a house is going to be the most weird one, and the rest are going to be more just like more quieter kind of pop songs, like Chains of Love. So yeah, I'm very curious to kind of see how this goes, and if it is actually like the soundtrack itself, or if it's more like a music inspired by, or music based off of this movie that's coming out, and then they're going to like play them during the movie or something. I don't know. I don't know how far the word soundtrack kind of stretches. Is she pulling a Jersky and Fendrix, or is she just writing songs? But either way, like, she's incredibly talented, and I love her music, so I'm excited to see what she does with this, and who knows where she'll go next from this. Let me know what you guys think about kind of doing maybe smaller videos like this. Is this something you want to see more of? Do you want to see like this, but it's a compilation of different artists? Or maybe just do this for other artists? I don't know. I'm gonna try this out, I guess, see how it works. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm pretty excited to see this movie and hear the rest of this album as it comes out. And yeah, love you, mean it, see you, bye.